Hey guys, welcome to today's workout. I've got Rayma with me and Emily, and today's workout is from me, so hopefully you'll really enjoy this. It's another core conditioning day for you. We're going to jump right into this. We've got 2 rounds, 30 seconds on each. We're going to start with our tall alternating kneeling to stand. So from tall kneeling position, from here you're going to step up into half kneeling position, stand all the way up, stepping back to reverse lunge, and then back to start position. You'll obviously go to the next leg. As you do this, pay attention and make sure that that foot is not sweeping around. We want to go straight ahead and then straight back as we get back to start position. So 30 seconds there. Next one will be mountain climbers. So an FLR position, just a nice, quick, steady pace. And the last one is our full range of motion sit-ups. All right, so 30 seconds on each. Let's start in that tall kneeling position. Ready? Let's go. So tall kneeling, alternating with these. Remember, starting in that tall kneeling position, that foot's coming forward, standing all the way up, coming all the way back down in reverse position. Good. Keep that core engaged. Those glutes should be firing through this as well. About halfway through this 30 seconds. Next, we move into mountain climbers. So we'll stay there pretty close to the ground. Looking good, looking good. Keep at it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, right into your mountain climbers. So FLR position, keep the hips low. Now, obviously with this in FLR position, we're always talking about hand position, which should be directly under the shoulder, but really we should also be paying attention to where the hips are in alignment with the shoulder itself. Keep that core engaged. Good ladies, good work. You've got about 5 seconds left. Next will be our sit-ups. These are full range of motion. So in 2, 1, right to it, rolling over, full range of motion. Hands are across the chest. As you start this, come up, hug those legs, and then roll back down into the floor. And now remember, today is core conditioning. We're going to hit a little bit of everything. I've even got a couple new movements in there for you. I wanted to give you a little bit more of a movement feel with this core conditioning. It should be a lot of fun. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's start it back over, back into tall kneeling position. Okay, this will be our second round. This will be the last time we go through each of these. How you doing over there, Emily?
My floor is too hard on these knees. I need a soft mat.
If you've got a pad at home, you might want for some of these. All right, you got 10 seconds left. Mountain climbers next. Good. All right, in 3, 2, 1, into your mountain climbers now. Good, looking strong. Let's try to get a few more reps in on this round than you did at the last, so we can pick up that pace a little bit. Still keeping in mind, we want good form the whole way through. Great job. You got 10 seconds left. The last thing we'll do in this part of the warm-up is our sit-up. So 5 seconds. In 2, 1, full range of motion sit-ups. Good. Engage that core. Now, especially for those who may not have the padding, as you're coming down to the ground, don't just slam yourself into the floor. Okay, use that core to stabilize, control into the ground. It'll make for a nice soft landing, but it'll also help you work your abs a little bit more. All right, that is time. So relax. We're going to go right into our hip flexor stretch. So roll it over, half kneeling position. Put that chest up nice and tall. Rotate the hips under. Push forward into that half kneeling position. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. As you can see, Raymond's got the arm raised with this, just really trying to dig into that hip flexor even more. This is a great stretch. Really, you can add a couple variations just to make it even better. Go ahead, switch to the other leg. Raymond, how's the outdoors today?
So pretty.
Looks so nice.
Obviously, I'm at the gym. No.
Everybody's jealous of you right now.
It's not actually here. It just looks like it.
somebody's trying to.
All right, relax. So now we're into our cobra stretch. So down to the ground, drop the hips to the floor, pull that chest up nice and tall into cobra stretch. The same thing, we'll go for about 15 seconds on this. We'll hold here for about 15 seconds, going right into our child's pose in 2, 1, back into child's pose. Good. Now I want you to reach those arms out as far as you can. Knees should be slightly out with this. Great job in 2, 1. Now take it flat to the floor into your scorpions. Arms will be out in a T position. This is alternating, so to keep it pretty easy, let's do about 5 on each side. Make sure open that chest up. Get you a good deep stretch with this. Good. Once again, let's do about 5 per side here. After you're done with your scorpions, our next one's going to be our lying 90-degree hip crossover. So as soon as you finish up those last couple reps, go ahead, roll to your back, bringing the legs up to 90 degrees. So arms, once again, are out to a T position. You're going to drop the knees over to the side. Hold that position just for a second or 2, then bring it up, over to the other side, and repeat. Great job. Take your time through this. This is a great stretch. Should feel a lot of this through the hips, the low back. Let's do about 5 per side there. And then as soon as you get done with that, let's go ahead and flip over to quadruped. We're right into our cat-cow next. So hands under shoulder, knees are under the hip, working up and down through that full range of motion to try to get as much separation through those scaps as possible. So get those shoulder blades moving, open up that T-spine a little bit, draw the shoulder blades together at the bottom as well as pulling the head up. Good. And we're going to do about 5 there. Into our active bird dog, we'll go one side at a time. So quadruped position, reaching out right arm and left leg into full extension. Hold a second, and then I want you to bring it back in nice and slow, controlled, drawing right back out with that same set of arms and legs. So we'll do 5 on that side, then we'll do 5 on the other one. Awesome work, and make sure in these stretches, as always, focus on your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In this position specifically, I want you to also make sure you've got that good neutral line from shoulder to hip, so keeping a nice flat back. As soon as you get done with 5 on each side, then go ahead, stand up. The last thing we'll do is our lunge complex. Kind of basing this off of everybody's room going to be a little bit different in dimension. Let's stay stationary, but step out into your deep lunge. Hands will go inside the leg, rotate inside the knee, reach to the ceiling, and then the best part of all is that hamstring stretch right there at the end. Okay, and then all you gotta do is step back to neutral position, and you're into the next side. Now, if you've got the availability and you want to travel as you do this stretch, you're perfectly able to do that. But once again, just kind of going with the fact that room may be limited for most, just stay in one spot if you need to. And we'll do 5 on each side for this one as well. After that, we're going into our reactive neck. So we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. You will notice as we're working through these sets, especially into, the strength side of things and a little bit into the conditioning side, we are going to be on hands and feet or hands and knees a little bit. If you feel that you need to stretch out your wrist before anything or during, make sure to make that happen. All right, so we're going to go into our reactive now. This is 3 sets, 30 seconds on each. First one's going to be our loaded beast position. So I'll have Emily demonstrate this. So down, almost like you're going to do quadruped or cat-cow, but hands under shoulder, knees are under the hip. The knees really should be about an inch or so off the floor. From here, you're going to pivot. So take the leg under, take the hands behind, set the hand down, and then you'll alternate to the other side for your next rep. Just working back and forth, still keeping good strong foundation there with your core and body line. Okay, after that, then we'll go into our crossovers. So as you're laying on the ground, hands behind the head, extending the legs, alternating side to side. I think most everybody knows that one, but it's 30 seconds on each of these. So Raymond's demonstrating that one for us, but keep a good steady pace and really work to get the length with the leg on that. All right, so 30 seconds on each. We've got 3 rounds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Starting with that loaded beast position, switch it right over into your crab. And we will be using the crab position later in the workout. So take the time now to make sure that you're getting all the way over, placing both hands on the floor, just working back and forth, getting things loosened up and ready to work today. Good, you got 10 seconds left. We're going into crossovers next. In 2, 1, crossover. So on your back now, alternating side to side.
Do you like those toes pointed towards face, TJ, or pointed away?
I like to do toes pointed out. Kind of like you're pointing towards the target. Good. 5 seconds. In 2, 1, flip it back over into quadruped, into that loaded beast, right into your crab position, alternating back and forth. This is round number 2. Remember, we've got 3 full rounds of this. Good. How we doing over there?
You're good.
Good.
Will you come turn my fan on?
All right, switch it up into crossovers. We'll let you turn it on in between. How about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, looking good, looking good. We've got about 15 seconds left on this, then we're gonna go through it one more time, so that'll complete our 3rd round. Good, get that good rotation. Try to get that elbow up as close to the knee as you can. 5 seconds left. In 2, 1, back over, loaded beast position. One last time, let's go. Ooh. That's it, Rayma. Good, Emily. Make these look as smooth as you can. Good transition, front to back. Almost there. You've got 5 seconds left. In 2, 1, crossover.
Woo.
Last round. You got this. Nice work, nice work. You got 15 seconds remaining. After that, we'll be all done with the reactive side of things. We're gonna move into our strength side of the workout. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, ladies. Great job at home. Now take a little bit of rest here. Catch your breath, grab something to drink. We're gonna move into the core section of our workout. With each of these, it's gonna be that you've got a core movement followed by a little bit of a conditioning element, followed by a little bit of rest. So for station 1, we've got 4 total stations. It is 20 seconds of our spider plank. This is going to be done in an FLR position today. So on the hands, directly under the shoulder, you're going to bring the knee up as close to the elbow or to the shoulder as possible. So Emily's demonstrating this one for us. Today, though, instead of alternating, we're going to go 20 seconds on the right side, then we'll go 20 seconds on the left. So just working one side at a time, and that'll end up being 40 seconds there. As soon as we're done with that, you'll stand up, which Rayma's already there, and she'll go into seal jacks. So arms are extended, hopping out the end, swinging those arms out nice and wide. Okay, now with any of these workouts, there's going to be a little bit of jumping or a little bit of movement. If you find that you've got any kind of impact issue and you can't do the jump, then it's just an easy step or just a light movement, kind of like Rayma's doing here for modification. All right, so that ends up being 20 seconds per side on your spider plank, and then you're into 20 seconds of the seal jacks, followed by 20 seconds of rest, and we've got 4 rounds just like that. All right, so make your way to the ground, make sure you got what you need as far as a mat or anything else, and we're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, just working the single side on this. Good. Keep those hips locked in. Core should be working hard, especially that oblique here. Just a nice steady pace. Lift it up, bring it down, touch, and continue that movement. You're almost done with this side already. In 2, 1, switch to the other side, same thing. Good. And as you're watching this video, as you'll see, with Emily and Rayma both, they're keeping those hips locked in. There's not a lot of rotation. And that's exactly what we want to see with this movement. In 3, 2, 1, stand up into your seal jacks. Let's hear it, Emily. Great job. 5 seconds left. Doing great. Doing great. Come on. In 2, 1, rest. So 20 seconds of rest here. Catch your breath for a second. We're going to do all that again going into round number 2. So once again, we're back down to the floor in FLR position, working that single side for spider plank. All right, that's happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I like these single-sided, BJ.
I thought it was a nice mix-up.
Yeah, I like it. Except if you don't even out your sides.
What do you mean?
Like if I get more on one side than the other.
Well, don't do that. Switch sides.
Well,
Switch it.
noted.
Yeah,
Don't do
switch. So to make sure that you don't overdo one side, keep count of your reps to make sure that we don't do 10 on one and 5 on the other. Go ahead and hop up into seal jacks.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So good. All right, that is time. You've got 20 seconds of rest. That completes round number 2. Heading into round number 3 already.
How you doing right now?
Yeah, that 40-second FLR is legit.
Yeah, it is. Whew.
You don't even know that it's happening.
What?
In 3, 2, 1, let's do it again. Awesome work. Good, good, good. So you at home, continue to push through these. Keep that FLR position. In 3, 2, 1, switch it up.
Oh, my obliques.
Oh, yeah, feel those obliques.
Yes, I feel them.
Looking strong, looking strong. Keep going. You've got 5 seconds left, and we're up into those seal jacks. 2, 1, stand up. Right to it. Let's go.
Woo!
I could have asked Casey and Van Goodall to come over. They live over the river and through the woods right there.
You definitely should have done
Okay.
that. And rest. All right. So a little bit of rest here. We're going into our 4th and final round on this exercise or this station.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess I didn't realize it was 4 rounds. Huh.
It is 4 rounds.
Lucky us.
2, 1, back into FLR. Let's go.
woo, last time.
Last time. Yeah, work through it. Work through it. Come on, you got this. 2, 1, switch.
I've gotten 15 every time, DJ.
Okay.
Right on it.
As long as you get 15 on both sides.
I am. Right on it.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, stand up. Seal jacks. I like that Emily makes her seal jack very pronounced.
What?
And rest.
I don't got no music or nothing over here.
All right, so that ends round number 1 or station number 1. Moving into station 2 next. So obviously at this point, grab your water, relax for a second, catch your breath. For station 2, this one's gonna start on the ground, so you get to lay down for a few minutes. It's our figure 4 crunch to start with. So laying on your back, I'll have Rayma demonstrate this one for me. There we go. All right, so crossing one leg, you're gonna bring the elbow all the way up as close to the knee on the opposite side as possible. Now, similar to the way we ran the last station, it'll be 20 seconds on this side, and then we'll go 20 seconds on the other. Okay, as soon as you're done with both sides, we'll stand up and we're into jump ropes. Now, knowing that not everybody has a jump rope or access to one, you do not have to do an actual jump rope, but you can mimic the motion like Emily is doing here. They're just short, quick hops, just enough to get those toes off the floor. If you need to modify for any reason, you can change up the movement slightly to kind of a hop back and forth on each foot, whatever is necessary for you to get the best workout. Just know that this piece is in there to make sure that we're getting that heart rate elevated coming off of the floor. Okay, but 20 seconds there and you get 20 seconds of rest. So 4 rounds here. Let's start on the ground. Figure 4 crunch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
DJ, do you want our opposite foot off the ground or on the ground?
So Raymond and I talked about that a little bit earlier. You could technically do it either way. I believe with the foot elevated, it's a little bit more difficult. You have to tell me if I'm right or wrong on that one. Go ahead, switch legs. Sorry, right over for a second on that one. I think traditionally, I usually for the figure 4 sit up or crunch, I have the foot on the ground. But
Okay.
as you're doing it there, I mean, it still gets you a very similar response. Like I said, I'm just not sure which one would be more effective. Go ahead, stand up, right into your jump rope. Remember, you can do this with or without the jump rope. Really, like I said, just getting a good element of conditioning involved with the core movement here. Get that heart rate elevated and rest.
Look at this.
All right.
You can rest, Rayma. Rayma was trying to get her double unders in.
I'm trying to get my double.
All right, so a little bit of rest. We're going into round number 2. Ready? And let's go.
I'm gonna try lifting my foot. Honestly, I feel like I have to crunch more with my foot on the ground.
Let's try it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, your knee does feel a little bit farther away from you at that point.
Good in 2, 1. Let's switch to the other side. Good job, ladies. You at home, continue to work through these. Try to get that elbow up as close to your knee as possible. Just don't cheat the movement and move the elbow inward to create that contact. And stand up, jump rope.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. 5 seconds left. In 2, 1, rest. Great job. So halfway through this one, catch your breath. We're gonna bring it back down to the ground. Round number 3 is gonna put us into our figure 4 crunch once again. All right, get yourselves ready. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Emily, how those obliques feeling now?
Oh, they are so good, BJ.
So good.
So good.
All right, switch it up.
It's hitting that at
How about you, Rayma?
You know?
I didn't hear what you said.
Abdominal flank. shoulder to the opposite
And
hip.
pop up into your jump rope. I still couldn't hear you on that. I'm going to pretend you said that you absolutely love this workout so far, and it's the best core workout you've done in a long time.
That's what I heard.
That's what I figured. All right, rest.
No, I was saying we hit our abdominal sling doing that.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so going into our fourth and final round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, looking strong, keep at it. Come on, last round on each of these. Got 5 seconds on this side. In 2, 1, switch. Yes. Come on. Push through. We're almost there. You've got 5 seconds left on this. In 2, 1, stand up into your jump ropes. The last 20 seconds here. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and time. A little bit of rest and grabbing that drink of water, recovering. We're into our third station. Now in total, we have 4 stations for these, 4 rounds of each, which will put you a little bit over 4 minutes for each section, except for our last one, a little bit different. Okay, but this next one, once again, starting out with our unilateral core movement. This will be our side lying side crunch. So you'll start out on the ground. I'll have Rayma demonstrate this one for me as she lays down on the ground. One arm will be extended. The other hand should be back behind the head. And I want you to draw that elbow up as you bring the knees in towards the chest. Okay, so we're once again going to target a lot of oblique with this movement, and you should feel a good, solid contraction, even on rep number 1, if you're doing this the right way. Okay, so 20 seconds on each side, followed by 20 seconds of high knees. Okay, so just as the rest of them, if you need to modify and just do kind of a march, that's okay. Otherwise, really try to get some good speed, get those legs moving, pumping the arms for the entire 20 seconds. All right, 4 rounds coming at you. We're gonna start on the ground on your side. You get to pick out which side that is, but we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Try and get as much of a contraction or crunch in this as you can. You'll see that even Emily's here using a little bit of that arm on the ground to assist upward, which is perfectly fine. Go ahead, switch sides. Now I know transition time on this is gonna get at it slightly, so just make that transition as quick as you can, but still optimizing each rep. Make every single one count. 5 seconds left. We got high knees after this. In 2, 1, stand up, high knees. Let's go, come on. There it is, go Rayma. Good, almost there. In 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Those are good.
Yeah, good.
Woo. Good.
So coming back down to the ground, we're going into round number 2. Once again, we've got 20 seconds per side, and that happens in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This is DJ Oblique Day.
Right? For real.
It is. You never get enough oblique work. 2, 1, switch sides. I figure for most of our core conditioning, we're hitting a lot of the rectus and transverse. And I know from time to time someone will hit that oblique, but every once in a while, it's a good day just to really blow them out. In 2, 1, high knees.
Well, you're doing it.
Good. All right, 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so that's the end of round number 2. We're heading into round 3 already.
Woohoo!
And these move really fast.
I do.
That's good.
All right,
Round 5.
in
You're not
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. If anything, we can listen to the soothing melody of the birds chirping in Rayma's side of view.
That's good. Ugh.
All right, switch sides. Come on, Rayma. Get it. Come on. All right, in 3, 2, 1, stand up, high knees.
That wasn't very graceful, that get up.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can make it look better on this last round. You got a shot at redemption. In 2, 1, rest. Great job. You've got a little bit of rest here. We've got one final round on the station.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, going in 10. Now, I will say this next station is not focused on oblique, which should be a nice little break for you. All right, in 2, 1, let's go. Emily, did something just break?
No, Jared just walked in the door.
Oh.
Hi, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
He's quickly gone now.
All right, switch sides. Come on, keep pushing through. Stay tough through this. You're almost there. 5 seconds. 2, 1, stand up, high knees. Make it look graceful, Rayma. There,
Yeah.
there it is. How we doing over there, Emily?
Doing good.
Ladder
Last,
holding up.
the last round.
All right, and that is time. So that completes station number 3, all 4 rounds there. Give yourself a little rest. We'll move into our 4th and final station for this section of the workout. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to be moving a little bit away from the oblique movement that we did on the other 3 exercises. This time, we're going to do what we're calling a frog crunch. Okay, so a lot of you have done maybe our frog pumps that we've done in the past, laying on the ground. Emily's going to demonstrate for us here. So feet are pushed together the entire time. Hands are behind the head, almost like you're going to do a crossover, and then you're going to bring everything together, trying to touch elbows and knees together, keeping everything still fairly wide. But even with those feet, I want you to continue to push the feet together as you draw up into that crunch position. Okay, now this is not a full sit-up, so don't feel like you've got to come all the way up. It's just that short crunch, touch, and then back down. Okay, so that's our core movement. It's 20 seconds. And then you've got 20 seconds of our 1, 2, 3 high knees, which Rayma's going to show you right now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 high knees, working laterally.
Hang on, I can do this.
Rayma was just testing you to make sure you knew what it looked like.
There it is.
There it is. Now we got it. So 1, 2, 3.
You go, girl.
1, 2, 3 high knee. Okay, I know that I've heard this in the past as like the 1, 2, 3 Heisman. It's the same idea, but once again, that's our conditioning element, and then 20 seconds of rest. All right, so let's start on the floor in our frog crunch. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now, Rayma and Emily are both going to tell you how much they really enjoy these as they're doing them.
They're just awkward looking.
That's why I tried to get away from the camera.
And 1, 2, 3 high knees.
We gotta figure out camera angles on that one.
Yeah, I'll let you figure that out. All right, in 2, 1, and rest.
Awesome, right?
That was awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, 10 seconds. We're going into round number 2.
woohoo!
Yes. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Frog crunch.
Did you make this up?
I didn't actually. So I watched a video and somebody brought this one to my attention. I was like, all right, we'll try it out.
Did you try it?
I did. All right, stand up. 1, 2, 3, high knee. So as long as it feels awkward, I think you're doing it right. Now, Emily, I noticed this on the last round, but as you're doing this, if you'll bring that inside knee up more towards the chest rather than just kind of lifting the foot. There we go.
I got you. I got my knee right.
Yeah, it's rest.
Rest.
Got it. Rest. Got it.
That I can do.
Yeah, I just noticed in that first one that the leg coming up, but knee coming up towards the chest. All right, so here we go. 3rd round. Ready? Frog crunch. Let's go.
DJ, are you gonna change the background for recon?
You know, I might do that. Give it a little bit more of a turf feel. All right, stand up. 1, 2, 3, high knee. Feel like that's necessary since that's where we're heading next.
How am I looking, BJ? Better?
Much better. I like it. And rest. Great job. So that puts us 3 rounds. Now we have 1 round to go.
Phew,
How we feeling, Ray?
I feel good.
Feels good. Feels good. All right, here we go. In 2, 1. Let's get it. Final round. Let's go. Great job. Get those elbows up as close to the knees as you can. I know we're getting a little fatigued now, but you got this. Come on, push through. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. High knees to finish out. Emily, are you sweating yet?
Little.
Little? Okay.
So, give me about 5 minutes. I know what's coming next.
And time. All right, guys. So now we're on to the final section of our workout. This would be the part where we head to turf. So figured I'd change it up and head over to the turf side of things. Now for this night, it's going to have a little bit more of a movement type feel. Obviously, we did some core and some conditioning. This will have kind of both integrated into the same movement. We're going to do a ladder on this. So you've got 4 exercises. We're going to start out with round 1, 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. Okay, first movement is going to be our lateral FLR position or lateral FLR walk into a dive bomber push-up. Okay, so for this, you can take 1 to 2 steps. You're going to pike the hips up and then dive down into that dive bomber push-up, lifting back up into FLR, walk to the side, and then repeat on the next one. So again, you can do 1 to 2 steps, just kind of depending on what type of space you're working with. But that dive bomber push-up is at the end of each rep or at the end of each walk. Okay, and that's 40 seconds of work. You'll get 20 seconds of rest. Station 2, this is going to be our rotational split jump. So what you're going to do is do a lunge or a split lunge position facing one direction. You're going to hop up and then land in the opposite direction. Okay, and this is going to alternate side to side. If you find that you cannot do the jump, as Rayma's modifying for us here, it's just a lunge, pivot, and then lunge on the other side. And you'll work back and forth just like you would with the jump. Next one. This is going to be a fun one. This is one that I kind of made up myself. You're going to be in a crab position. So we talked about that earlier. Hands are behind you. We want the knees up, and preferably with this, the hips will stay elevated. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit technical. So what you want to do is extend one leg. We want that foot to touch the ground, and then whatever side the leg is extended on, you're gonna bring the other hand across into basically a lateral push-up. Bring the hand back, set it down, bring the foot in, kick out the other leg, and then to the opposite side, once again, to do a lateral push-up each time. Okay, once again, we're alternating with that. It's 40 seconds of work for round one. We'll get 20 seconds of rest. Last one, back over to Rayma to show us this one. It's our lateral shuffle into a hop. Okay, so the thing, those good old basketball days where we're staying low athletic. So shuffle, shuffle, hop, come back down, shuffle, shuffle, hop. If you cannot do the jump for any reason, give me 2 shuffles right into a squat for modification. Okay, but 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds, that one, and then the amount of time that we work will actually drop time. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with station 1 or exercise 1. This will be our lateral FLR into dive bomber push-up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, looking strong. So in that dive bomber push-up, if you're able to, we do want to come back through the movement like we would traditionally. If you can't do that, then obviously just popping back up into FLR position to move to the next side. You've got about 10 seconds left. Five seconds. Almost there, almost there. In 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds, rest. We're gonna stand up into our rotational jumps next. How was that, Emily?
My balance.
Yeah, I agree on that, even with the pivots.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go.
We going? Oh.
We're going. Go, Rayma. Now, once again, you can see the difference between the two. Obviously, Emily is doing the split jump with rotation, and then Rayma is doing the split squat with a pivot. So obviously, make sure modify as you need. If you've got any kind of knee, ankle, or any type of issue that's going to bother you during the impact, then make that modification. Come on, 15 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Come on, come on.
What about if your quads are hurting? What's the modification for that?
Rest. There's no modification.
Sorry.
No modification.
All right, so going into our next one, this will be our alternating crab kick through with lateral push up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, and as you're doing this, you can put the hips on the ground during the push-up if you feel that you need to, but the goal should be to keep the hips elevated through the entire movement if you're able to. Good, almost there, almost there. You got 10 seconds left. Control. Keep going, almost there in 2, 1, and rest.
Woo.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
love it. All right, next, speeding things up a little bit, we're into those lateral shuffles to hop. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shuffle, shuffle, hop. Come back down, nice and soft on the landing. Remember, if you need to, take the jump out and modify it into a squat, just as Rayma's doing here for us. Good, Emily. What's up, Jared?
Hello.
Sorry.
You threatened your kids good to keep them out.
I know.
10
Another
seconds.
one on 10.
I like the breath.
All right, in 2, 1, rest. All right, so a little bit of rest here. We're going into round number 2. Once again, we're doing the ladder. So this time, instead of 40 seconds work, you'll have 30 seconds of work. And I was nice enough to even give you 30 seconds of rest to follow that. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, back into our FLR dive bomber push-ups. Just adding in those couple steps or lateral steps in FLR position. Dive bomber push-up, come up, and 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. So a full 30 seconds of rest on this. Ooh,
Now I'm
I
sweating.
feel like the
BJ.
sweat has started, Emily.
What?
Now we're sweating.
Now we're sweating.
Now we're sweating. I like it. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. Next will be that pivot or rotational jump. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
DJ, these are so good, but very challenging.
Good. That's okay. We like a little bit of challenge every once in a while.
Yeah, we do. Whew.
So I guess that does mean, though, that you at home, if you have a blooper while you're doing this and like fall into the couch or something, you're going to have to post it
Whew.
and rest.
Woo. What's next?
All right, next up, we're down into that crab kick through with our lateral push up.
I like these too, BJ.
Good.
Yeah,
I did kind of make these up.
I like them. You did good.
2, 1, let's go. So I didn't steal these from anybody, like the crab crunch. This is all me.
You should have named it after yourself.
Well, I figured I needed to add in the actual exercises to make more sense at least. But then we'll
So
change
from now
it.
on, you're going to be called something else, like the BJ.
I don't know that we should call it that. And rest.
Oh, man. I got nothing.
All right. So standing up, next will be our lateral shuffle into hop. Got about 10 seconds left. Now after this, we even drop down to 20 seconds of work.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm all over it.
Woo!
3,
I'm gonna shine on that 20 seconds.
1, let's go. Now I will say though, that doesn't mean when we get down into the lower numbers that you're going slower. I really want you to start picking up the pace as we hit these next 2 sets. So here, obviously, we're learning that first movement in the first round. Second movement, kind of refining things, making sure everything is in the right spot and looks good. And then those third and fourth rounds, I want you to blow it out, and I want to get as many reps in that time as possible. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out, Rayma. Shake it out.
Those side to side things are a little hard on the.
Yeah. Well, and be careful there. Obviously, like I said, modify as needed. If you need to do just a single step or just step out into a squat, you can modify how you need to with that movement. All right, so we're taking it back down to the ground. This time it's 20 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. Lots of reps. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. FLR walks into that dive bomber push-up. Go. walk, walk, dive bomber. Get back up, do it again. More reps, less time. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds of rest. Next, we're into our split jump. You got 10 seconds before we start. Catch that breath, get your balance. Remember, lots of reps. Here we go in 2, 1, let's go. That's it, Emily. Go, go, go. Come on, come on. All right, you at home, let's go. Let's push. This is the time to get that conditioning piece in. Push hard, lots of reps. In 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Woo.
All right, heading into our next one, into the crab position with kick through. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So now that you've got a couple rounds under your belt, really start to make this a little bit smoother or faster. Just working side to side, get that kick, hit your push up. Get in, kick, push up. Side to side. Good fluid movement. In 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds of rest. Last one on this round is going to be that lateral shuffle to hop. Here we go. You ready? Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shuffle, shuffle, hop. Shuffle, shuffle, hop. Land and go. Land and go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push through. Let's get it. Let's go. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Final rest. Last round. This one is 15 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Still lots of reps, short amount of time, but moving quick. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you can, I want you to push to get as many reps on this round as you did during the 20 seconds. It means you got to work harder, push faster. And rest. 15 seconds. Ooh, yeah. All right. Split jump. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're done with station 1. We're on to station 2. Remember, 4 total stations. This is our last round. Push through. Work hard. Make these count. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back down to the ground, into that crab kick through. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great job, ladies. Looking strong on knees. And rest. All right, this is it. Lateral shuffle, the hop.
Last round, Raymond.
I'm in it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shuffle, shuffle, hop. Moving quick, moving quick, moving quick. Remember, modify as you need. If you need to hit that squat, hit that squat. Still moving quick though. Lots of reps. Almost there. Almost there. Last couple reps. And time. Good work. Strong. Looking good. Nice job, lady. All right. So that is it for the primary section of our workout. If you feel like you need a finisher for today's workout, which I think Emily does. Emily's smiling. What do you think, Raymond? We need that finisher today?
Oh, of course.
Of course. That's what I like to hear.
Let's do
All
it.
right, so for our finisher today, we're going to go for 3 minutes. and this is a partner burpee ladder. So partner A will say Emily is partner A. We'll do one burpee, and as soon as she's done with one, then Rayma will do one burpee. So for you at home, if you've got somebody with you, perfect. Kids, spouse, whatever, you can bounce off them. If not, you got your partner right here on your home screen. Okay, so partner A does one, B does one, A does two, B does two. We're gonna go for 3 minutes and see how many of these we can get in. All right, y'all ready?
I will not be jumping, by the way. There will be no jumping. These will be walkout burpees for me. Just so you know.
So Rayma's got your modification. What she's saying.
Yes.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Start us off, Emily. 1 beautiful burpee, followed by one more beautiful burpee.
Woo!
See, it works out
I
well.
can get her
We're doing
outside.
a ladder down on conditioning, and now we're doing a ladder up on burpees.
Pretty.
Good job, Rayma.
Good work, good work. You got this. And Emily, you should tell them how much you love burpees.
I really do love burpees.
No burpee.
And that this may or may not have been inspired by Emily.
Right? If only I could shoot her right now.
BJ didn't want to give you a finisher. I convinced him to do it. So you're welcome.
Yep. Thank Emily.
You're welcome. Good job, Rayma.
That's 4.
4.
4 done. Looking good.
What's that score look like, BJ?
It looks like we are almost halfway.
That's 5. Come on, Rayma.
All right, so halfway there. Remember,
Woo!
you at home, if you don't have somebody to work out with, or FaceTime, Zoom with, then obviously you've got Emily and Rayma to work with here, and you make them look bad if you want and do more than them, and that's okay.
That's 5.
That's fine.
Good job, Rayma.
All right, we got just over a minute left. So 60 seconds remain.
6.
Emily just finished up 6. Good.
You
Rayma.
can
Good,
pause
Rayma.
this or stop this. FaceTime a friend and you guys do it together. You don't have to do it with us. Find somebody to do it with.
Absolutely.
Good job, Rayma.
Come on, doing great, doing great. You're almost there. Let's go. You've got 30 seconds left.
Make sure even with your partner.
Come on, 15 seconds remain.
That's 7.
All right, Rayma, finish this out for us. Come on, bring it home. Let's go.
Good job, good job.
Come on, Rayma, finish out strong.
Got it, got it. Come on, Hal, you got it too.
Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. Last few reps. You got this. All right. And that is time. Awesome job today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Let us know what you thought. Rayma's got your words of encouragement as always.
Ah,
Awesome, BJ.
Good.
Awesome to get a workout in outside, too, guys. Go outside. Enjoy this.
for sure.
Or take it to the turf,
We wish we could.
right? We'll be back here one day.
We will. Very soon. Very soon.
Very soon.
We love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Have a great rest of your day.
You guys, great
See you
job.
tomorrow.